Hey everyone, Margaret Hernandez, CEO and founder of SocializeLA.com. I am coming to you from beautiful Manhattan Beach here in LA. And before I headed out, I wanted to stop. I had some client visits to do. And I thought, what better way to end my time in LA than at the beach? So, but my topic today is I'm on like a super high on Women's History Month event that NABO just had called Herstory. And it's just a wonderful one-day event to honor this amazing month and just the continued work that women in business are doing. And I showed up, and I have gone to these events year after year, and anything international that NABO does, I'm there. Even though I've never seen myself as an international business person, I know that I've traveled abroad with NABO to other countries, but I just never thought about opening shop or moving my business or anything like that to any other country but the United States. But as you know, recently I have been spending more time in the UK. And from that, I decided that I was going to launch something there in London. And that's what I did. But it just happened kind of organically. I never pre-planned it. Even though I was spending time there, I wasn't thinking about actually doing business while I was there with clients there. Anyway, so I'm in this event on Zoom. And to be honest with you, I was actually in traffic while listening because, you know, sometimes you have to just be really flexible. And the speakers and the breakouts, so many points resonated with me, like the things that I was going through. One person said, you know, you move to another country and to start doing business there and you don't know anyone, you know, it can get very lonely and, you know, you need to immerse yourself into business activities and, you know, with like minds. And I was like, wow, this woman is exactly saying what I am going through as we speak. And so, I just have to say, like, well, first of all, it just feels nice to be some of these feelings that you're feeling to be validated. That's really nice. Just to know that other people, you know, have experienced what you've experienced. And you're not doing it wrong. You're not doing, you know, anything necessarily that you shouldn't, or, you know, if it's out of your comfort zone, then maybe you shouldn't. No, it's just normal to have those feelings when you are doing something out of the norm. So they talked a lot about importing. So if you wanted to do business into the US, exporting, if you wanted to export your service from the United States out of country, there were women from other countries at the event, which made it really cool. There were people who, you know, moved to the United States from Italy, from England to do business. And, you know, it's all just so incredible. And we see, especially through the pandemic, just how much easier it is for us to work remotely and to be able to be anywhere and do business with anyone at any time. It's becoming more clear to me. I thought I knew that. I thought I was, you know, I knew everything I was going to know about working remotely. And little did I know I was just scratching the surface. And I was actually with a client right before this. You might have seen maybe my story on Instagram. They are a tremendous Peruvian eatery in Los Angeles, Lonzo's Restaurant. If you are ever in Culver City or you need like a catering, like you want to use them, like they're incredible. But I was speaking to the owner, Miriam. She is amazing. Miriam, if you're watching this, I won't say everything we talked about, but I will say that you inspired me today. And we just had some really great conversations. And, you know, being here in Los Angeles, you know, we are Socialize LA. And so at times, you know, our clients would maybe sometimes like us to be in the office more. And we will, and we can, and we do, because we do have people strategically placed all throughout the country, and especially here in Southern California. But I know that Miriam, when she sees me, and we saw each other in January, it's exciting for us to connect. And so I know that that's kind of what we love. You know, we love to be around other business owners. But what Miriam said to me was, because we came up with some really great ideas and some really nice masterminding in the time that we were together. And she said, everything that you're doing, all the travel you're doing, she said, you're just expanding your mind. You're connecting more of the dots that you never saw before. And all of this is like, you just have like all these great ideas and your energy is high. And basically, you know, she was reaping the rewards of that high energy that comes from, you know, just enjoying what you're doing, whether you're doing it from home or whether you're doing it from abroad. Like, what she's feeling is the passion. And so for me right now, the passion has like just got a whole new, you know, a whole new fire set to it, because I just see so many opportunities and I've met so many incredible people. And that's the other thing. It's like, you have to think like, why am I doing what I'm doing? It's like, wow, I get to meet so many amazing people. Just like, again, this morning, I was on a conference call and Jane, I'm not even sure if I have her name correct, but she was on this call and she said, the way I see it is that in my business, and I'm paraphrasing, basically, not only is she providing a service that her clients can use and put to work into use, you know, for themselves, but she said she's changing, like with everything she does, she just touches one person at a time and just wants to like leave a really great impression on their life and their heart. And I just thought that was really great. And I thought, wow, I like that. And that's what I want to do. I can't be everywhere all the time. You know, I'm here in Southern California. This is where my family is. I've been doing a wedding festivity, long weekend with my family to celebrate my sister and brother-in-law, and we've had such a great time. But, you know, being in Southern California for only 2 weeks makes it very limited to who and what I can do while, you know, who I can see and what I can do while I'm here. And so, you know, you can't be everywhere at the same time, but I feel like going back to wanting to just leave that impression on people that you do get to meet, you know, and stay connected from afar. If you can continue to like leave that impression, I think that right there for me is a goal and a purpose. So like right now I'm thinking about my amazing friends that I just met in London, because they've made such an impression on me, and I hope that I've made that impression on them. And, you know, we won't see each other for a couple of months, and, you know, so on and so on. We know how that works. None of us can see all the people we know all the time. But we can absolutely connect with people who, even after a stretch of time, you know, we can still go back to where we were. And so anyway, I know that was a long-winded version of telling you about how excited I was about the international event that NABO had today. It really was spectacular. It was inspiring. And I really look forward to supporting. If you were watching that and we met, please reach out. I don't joke when I say, let's talk, let's have a virtual coffee, something, because, you know, we are each other's network. You know, they talk about it's all in who you know. And, you know, it's like, oh, people scratch their own friends' back. Well, you know what? Build your friend circle. Meet new people and really connect, not just to meet and trade information, but to really connect and find out how you can support them, you know, in addition to obviously looking for opportunities for yourself and your business. But anyway, the international piece of NABO has been something that I've been able to see grow. The first international event that it kind of like revamped or restarted the international piece, because it just had taken a break for a while, I guess, was the Global Summit of Women in Poland, which was now already probably 7 or 8 years ago. And so every year it's just gotten better and better. There's events happening all over the world. Obviously, we all took a little hiatus from traveling, but now, you know, people are moving, and there's an event happening in Mauritius coming in May. There's also, I believe, an event happening in Morocco. We have, you know, I was just in London for actual International Women's Day on March 8th, and there were women from all over England and We had people like zooming in, and Teresa Mears was there from Florida. So just very exciting. And the most wonderful thing about all of this is that you are invited to participate. This is not just for the select few. NAWBO is an all-inclusive women business owner organization, and you are invited to come to anything that's open. The only thing we can do, the only thing that NAWBO can do is to let you know that an event is happening. It's up to you to show up, and it's up to you what you do with the knowledge that you've taken in. So anyway, thank you so much for tuning in. I am definitely going to enjoy this for the next hour and a half. Then I'm headed down south a bit to our offices in Costa Mesa. So I think that's it. Thank you so much for being a part of this community, and I wish you the best. Don't be a stranger.